Yo. Oh, a cack almost got you. Is that right here?
Ready?
Yep, now!
Eight-minute pause menu. Oh my god. Watch and learn, chumps. Alright, I can still PB. Never mind.
Ready?
Yep, now!
And he goes for it!
Yep. Ow! This game fucking sucks! It sucks!
Alright, I can still PB. Never mind.
Sorry about that. Alright. What's up? Watch and learn, chumps. Thank you, 2 sharks in the bathtub. Yeah, how's it going, everyone? Happy Wednesday.
Alright, I can still PB. Never mind.
What's up, Gray Fox? Oh, that sucks. Damn. I know. I don't know where I put it. I'm feeling okay. Blonde. Okay, so if I dye my hair or bleach my hair blonde again, it's gonna fall out. Like, actually. So? Okay. Guess we'll just rip it out. Nice face. So I need to figure out a visual cue for this. Maybe this. Spark. Not quite. Yeah, but it's tough. Yeah. My hair was pretty much already back to brown before it was blonde on YouTube. Wait, what are you okay with? okay with getting ass blasted? Oh. Okay. This is just, it's so fast, this visual cue. It's really hard to react to because there's a very small window to jump. By the time you see like a visual cue approaching, it's hard to react. Yeah, this is the standard strat. Or the optimal strat. And then you do a speed keep here, and it should be 950. 10. It's a little slower, but... There we go, 956. It's pretty much like the perfect room. It can't really get much better than that. I don't really like that strat, but... I hate it as well, honestly. Especially practicing it, so... Normally I use my middle finger for R, but in practice I start to switch to angling with D-pad. Because my hands get so tired. So it's just kind of weird. Because then nothing's consistent, but I need to pick one. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. Visual cue. Okay. I'm just trying to anticipate the... I'm just trying to like look at this thing approach. You have to jump on like this tile. So this strat doesn't work. Your grandmother has probably seen and heard it all. Just saying. Think about you when you're going to be a grandpa. You will have seen everything that you will see in your life. Yeah, we're talking about going to South Korea. Potentially in May. Oh, nice, nice. Why not North Korea? Oh, excellent question. Yeah, we'll see.
Good shit goes zero. Shit, that's some good shit right there, right there. If I do 5 or so myself, I say so. That's what I'm talking about right there, of course. But there, no zero off through. Good shit.
What now? Thanks for 300. Final world record yet? Because I suck ass. They need to be perfectly timed. Make a save state here. If you look at the top left, you'll see a 10. So that means that my shots were 10 frames apart. Now, if you watch it, when I shoot, it will fluctuate. It needs to be almost exactly 10 the entire time. If it fluctuates to 11, and then back to like 9, it'll drop. If it goes from like 11 to 10 and then another 10 without a 9, I think it drops. If it goes from a 9 to an 11, it drops. It's really annoying. So you can see it goes from 9 to 10 and that's okay, but if it like goes from 9 to 10 to an 11, I think that might drop without it going back to a 9 after. And sometimes it'll be 10, but my stutter is just slightly off. Because you need to be stuttering properly as well. On top of the 10 frames apart. Essentially perfectly. It's essentially the same time, but sometimes it gets a little bit out of sync. So when it starts to feel like it's drifting, you need to like be kind of aware of that and then kind of correct it. Because you kind of try to start off at the same, but it will drift. So you need to like maintain the 10, but then also maintain a good stutter. I don't know why that dropped. Sometimes I just don't know why it drops. It's just weird. like that. I guess I wasn't watching the... Maybe there was an 11 in there. Way too many nines. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, so you need to on the 15th. So you count. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Or you can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Or you can look and see how many missiles you have. So 50, so it's going to be 35 at the end, and then fire. So you have to do like quick math. And then you'll see 35 here. Well, I hit one on the wall, but it would be 35. But yeah. It's hard though. Like that was a 10. I think I was watching it. And that super came out. But you need to like, it needs to be like extremely quick and still holding forward, so. This segment's just awful. Thank you for the 30. Trying to like practice this segment and look at other visual cues too, but stuff. God, why is there such a delay there? This is so sad. Yeah. Hopefully it's the day I can get a 113 maybe. It'll catch up with me eventually. All my practice. But I haven't been doing a lot of practice. I've been practicing offline, doing analysis, so it'll catch up with me. Dump chest, thank you.
Please. Please. Please.
Dude, please shut this shit off.
Please. Please. Please.
Johnny is
Please.
dying.
Please.
Or he's
Please.
dying for some D.
Please.
Yeah.
Please. 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 Please.
All right, you're
Please.
no. Please never do that again. Johnny is cock hungry. That's what it sounds like to me. Would you walk into nothing? Oh, you know how that sounds? Because your mama. There's been research on meaningful practice and how that's necessary to progress, but how do you balance unmotivated but necessary practice versus practicing while completely burnt out? I feel like I've heard in the past that even practicing when nothing is going well is valuable. I think you need to be like primed to learn. I don't know. But I mean, if you're burnt out, that's kind of tough. Like, when you're burnt out, your body's just like screaming for a break. Like your nervous system is like, no, I've had it. Your brain is just like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. And if you continue to do it, it like continues to just feel awful. And then that like snowballs. I think the best way to motivate yourself is, I mean, there's things like work or just awful things that aren't fun to do. But the best way to motivate yourself is, Niv going to Australia Love Island, let's go. Is to, it basically when you see results, like what motivates me is when I begin to see those results, which means that there's often a period of time to where I'm unmotivated with anything. But I will then dedicate like maybe 30 minutes to something or an hour to something and then do it. And that's just like, oh, that's just a part of my day. I just like integrate it into my day. Or whenever you have time. That's just like your set aside time for that task. And then once you complete it, it's okay. Like that is what it is. Then you just do it again. And then eventually you'll start to see results. And then eventually it'll just be routine habits. The results then motivate you because you set like a routine. You were disciplined. I mean, it's hard. It's like getting back into running and working out is hard for me right now. I'm not motivated. What's kind of motivating me is trying to get my basement finished so I can have like the home gym setup that I wanted. And then, organize and all that. It's taking a while. It's going to continue to take a while. So that's at least motivating me to get the basement done, I guess. It's a different thing, but... I constantly am visualizing like where I want to be and what it feels like to succeed.
Hello, Adam. It's me, the Green M&M. I've heard all the things you've been saying about
And that helps
me,
a lot.
about how badly you want to love me and where you want to shove me. Well, it's time to make it happen. Time for you to turn my chocolate into fondue. Make me a peanut M&M.
You.
We're so close. I need you beside me right now. Just slide on over.
Twilight Sailor while in there. Thailand while there.
Turn my chocolate into fondue. That's disgusting. Yeah, you need a little bit of a enema or something. If you're turning your chocolate into fondue, like, there should be no chocolate present, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Bastion. What's up? Oh, forgot my hand placement for that. I'm trying to like integrate a couple segments like from start to finish here with the attic now. So I gotta remember hand placement. Maybe I'll make a save going into the wreck ship shaft. It's going okay. A little bit stressful today, but... I might do a rando or 2 or 3 or 4 after a run or 2 or 3. I'm liking it. It's good fun. Movement's a little bit weird for this round. Try not to damage boost this stupid spark. That's some cope, yeah. Best streamer 2026. That's cope that I wouldn't even cope about, you know? I guess the difference between fitness and what Oats is doing is that fitness is general, but a world record is like peak of what's been achievable. Yeah, so motivation, it's all the same though, I think. So it's like, it's almost like comparing someone that's really good at powerlifting versus you just trying to get strong at the gym for the first time in 10 years, you know? I don't know. It's still all hard. And like you, the person just getting good or just getting strong, it's harder actually, right? Because I already have kind of an established, this is like me being a powerlifter and deadlifts, but now I'm like working on my squat or something, or that encompasses a larger spectrum of muscles, aka 100%. I'm already good at it, but so it's a little bit different. Like if you're trying to learn a instrument for the first time, that's really hard. Like if you're like, I've never played guitar and I want to play guitar and I need to motivate myself, that is going to require, you're going to learn a lot about yourself. If you've never like learned an instrument and you're learning it for the very first time, really, really hard to like motivate yourself. You're going to feel like you're doing everything wrong. It's probably the same as like a language, I guess, like learning the language for the first time. I don't know, it's difficult. It's like an entirely different motivation required. But still, motivation is required nonetheless. Yeah, so like, you're gonna see more improvements as a beginner. Like the leaps are insane as a beginner. Yeah. Okay, so wrong finger placement again. I need to. But when I was like taking piano lessons for the first time years ago, it's fucking hard. Like my brain, like the connections were not there, so learning is just hard. You just gotta motivate yourself. You gotta push yourself to become motivated, rather. Fantoon's a big one, just that whole segment. What else? Just a lot. So these are my, like, not good golds. Let's take a look. So what do we have here? So best segment is this column. Segment time in my PB is this column. So charge, 3 seconds. A lot of this early game stuff is actually just kind of not even worth looking at. Because early game's pretty tight. So I care more about essentially after Varia. So really no time save. Really no time save. Big time save. But that's if I get like a fast, or like a... I can probably gold with a mid, or like a mid 1 round or a slow 1 round if I have like Ocean Fly and all that. This is a big gold. I have like 5 seconds or so of gold here. Maybe even a little bit more, but a little bit more, it's going to be tough. But at least like a good 2, 3, 4 seconds of gold. That's why I'm working on this segment. It sucks ass. This is just, you hope you get Sex Master. This is always a terrible segment, the Mama Turtle tank. This is actually really good. This is comparable to World Record. Even this is fairly comparable because this segment's really hard. Same with Spring Ball. You can save a second or two there. This, I think I still have like a 5-second gold, and I have 8 seconds to save on my PB. It's just, this is the longest segment in the run, so I think there's probably actually more like 10 seconds to save. 10 to 12 seconds. If I were to like splice together an okay segment here, I probably get like a 10+ second gold without like crazy fast strats. Ridley, just need a good fight. This is a long segment as well. I can probably gold by... This gold is actually comparable to Zenny's gold as well. Might be like a second off or a couple seconds off, but it's very good. This is hard to beat. This I have about 4 to 6 second gold. And then this I can still gold by 5 seconds. 6 seconds. So, yeah. But yeah, my gold splits suck right now, and my golds, my sum of best is a 1:12:31. So still off record by 15-ish seconds, but I still have a lot of gold since these are like kind of new splits. Yeah, but the thing is, I also enjoy other things of this game, like map randos. So I don't want to just grind categories endlessly until I die. So I also want to have fun and push myself in other ways, and I think map randos are very fun, so. Yeah, we need like Drewski. You know, pick up the slack, Drewski. All right, man, I'll plug in the controller. This ain't your typical fusion speedrun, monkey. But get in there, champ. Let's see it. No, I actually do. I am curious to know. Scotty's a rare breed, so Scotty has a pretty good time, and Scotty's like decent at most categories. But he obviously has put probably the fewest amount of hours in SM compared to the other games. You have a decent time in this room? Nice. Clearly I don't. This room's just awful. Welcome to Costco. I love you. I only want Oats to beat Nevdy so we can get an Oats versus Eddie match. I mean, Oats versus Nevdy match would just be a blowout for old Nevster, so... Yeah. We don't need the robot missiles. Screw those robots. Oh yeah, wait, where am I? Oh. During the race, you guys cannot say cheat Nevster, or else they're gonna nuke you. In the Speed Gaming channel. But what if he is cheating? Even then. Yeah, they don't take it seriously, the cheating jokes, yeah. Like any cheating joke is generally banned or timed out. And if you probably do it again, they'll just ban you. Oh yeah, you can't say cheat box. I mean, it's a reasonable rule to have, honestly. Yeah, you can spam the luck on this guy, but yeah.
And he goes for it.
All right. Man, this category is just... There's too many things for this category. I can see why no one else wants to play it. No, they don't take kindly to references or anything. I'm just warning you guys now, yeah. Because obviously, if you're watching in there, you have to abide by the rules. Don't they know we're idiots? Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. Just do it. Uh-oh. And they're trying to get everyone banned. What if my spouse cheats on me? You can talk to your divorce lawyer about it. Flat Frost, thank you. Range. I almost don't like this kill as much, but jeez. Try to jump early. Kind of like this. Not this specifically. No, because SM's actually really fun to practice. For the most part.
This game fucking sucks! It sucks!
Crappy. So with 31, I should have, so what is it? It's 3. So I should have 4 supers left over. Assuming I don't miss anything. I have 3 left over now. Should be dead, right? Yeah. If I can keep Ridley kind of in that position, that's pretty good, but kind of tough. All right. Yeah, more to the left there. Losing a second there. How's the cold fucking with your joints? My hands were pretty stiff this morning. Like, I booted up my SNES, and I was like, holy shit, I'm not gonna be able to play this game today, but that's why I'm doing kind of an extended warm-up. I was doing a lot of stretching and stuff. But also stiff? My dick. Is that what you wanted to hear? No. No, not that you know, when you put it that way. Howdy. Ah. Is that Friday? No. I'll just tell the winter storm, halt. Oh, is it Sunday? Is Rec here harassing all my poor viewers? Yo. Damn. Oops. So let's see here. What, it's Sunday? Sunday we should be getting a storm. Let me look. Looks like probably getting 5 to 12 inches, somewhere in there. And maybe like a foot. It's gonna be cold. And then on top of the snow, just extremely cold. So I better buckle up when I'm snow blowing. I mean, Samus's track record, maybe. Or she'd, yeah, just blow it up. I told my wife she's gonna get 12 inches and she laughed at me. So, aren't some of the southern states getting a bunch of snow? So basically they're smiled. Or they're smiled. I read what foiled posted. They're fucked. They're smiled. They're smiled upon by the snow god. And ice. Yeah, they're fucked. They do not have the infrastructure for that. No, I do that a lot. I'll be saying something in my head, but I'm also like actively reading some of the chat, and then I'll say like the last word that I read. Holy shit. 12 to 18 inches? It's going to be really chilly here. I actually called and had oil delivered, which I don't think they've delivered it yet, but they should be today, hopefully. Because we might run out. We're like, it's kind of on E, but if it's like 32 degrees, it'll last another week or two. But the fact that it's like 0, it's going to last a day. So probably run out tonight. It's been way too cold, so it just runs constantly. Yeah, good luck. No, I mean, we have enough space heaters. I just don't want to run space heaters constantly, because if you run 3 or 4 space heaters in your house for a day, bam, there's $50 or $100. Do that for a week if you're out of oil, bam. It's more than the oil costs. Razio, thanks for 43 months. Oil is way cheaper. It's like spend like $600 to $800 on oil for the full tank, but it lasts. It depends on how cold of a winter it is. It seems like it's like a month and a half to 2 months, but it kind of varies. If it's as cold as it's gonna be, it burns through it pretty quick. It's expensive. Yeah, that's the way it is for winter. But it's either that or it's kind of the same cost if I get like a I've looked into other heating systems and I've talked to people about it, and it's almost the same cost. Because like if that 600 to 800 is spread between a month and a half to 2 months, people are like, yeah, I spend like $300 to $400 on the heating per month with this, or sometimes even more. It's like, okay, well, it's cleaner and it's easier to deal with, but yeah, it just depends on where you're at, old man from Zelda. Kilowatt hours and how much it costs and all. Yeah, and we have an older house, so the heating is, or the way it holds heat is less efficient. So next summer or spring, I'm gonna start insulating everything again. I'm gonna have people probably come in, blow insulation in the attic, like redo everything. I'm gonna have, like, underneath my feet right now, it's like freezing because there's like an overhang for like the porch and it's poorly insulated. So, and I never felt it when I was over here because there's like a line. So now that I'm like a foot this way or 2 feet, the windows are good for the most part. But yeah, just everything needs to be re-insulated. Asbestos? Probably. I probably already breathed in plenty of asbestos. Either I'll have someone do it, or I'm gonna open the take the wood off of the porch ceiling and get like the highest R-rated insulation. All right, I'll be right back. I want to get my headband. R99. Okay. I'm actually in the process of putting insulation in the basement ceiling to keep our floor a little bit warmer. And then I'm gonna put sheetrock. But so I got the wrong size of insulation. Older houses have like 16-inch studs distance. Newer houses have 24. I got the wrong shit, so I need to go back tomorrow and get the. I'm gonna get 16-inch rock wool. Thank you. 16 on center. Or at least the basement floor, the basement ceiling. I think most of it's 16. It's an older house. Jumps. Yeah, ceiling joists. Okay, well, even the wall, though, I think it was tighter. It was closer together. The house was built in like the 60s, I feel like. And then they changed the code because of better quality building materials, and it's cheaper to 24 inch at some point, but oh, the wall stud should always be 16? Are you sure about that? I thought it was changed to 24 inch. "24 inches are often used in newer construction, advanced framing, for better installation." Okay, well... Are you sure? Because I thought it was like newer builds have 24. But there's probably people in here that work with houses and build houses that know. Oh yeah, for sure. Like with advanced building techniques, because you save, if you have a 2,500 square foot home, you're saving thousands upon thousands of dollars. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's probably better. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? You don't want the wind to blow and then, whoa! But anyways, yeah, the ceiling is 16, so I have to go get the proper insulation. So I'm probably just going to use the insulation that I got for the garage or something. Maybe I'll insulate the garage this summer. All right. Don't worry, I'm a pro at it, Caffeine. I use the grapefruit technique. I assume that's what you were joking at. Or getting at. Me, you know. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay. I could probably rent one of those machines. Don't they have like a blower? You just buy the blown insulation. I could probably do it myself. The attic will just be 3 feet of blown in insulation. But it'll be warm. The mices will stay warm. All right. Yeah, the hoses are like 50 feet long, right? So you can have the machine outside. Anyways, home improvement stuff, very fun, very fun. Thousands of dollars later, just to thousands of dollars later, just so you can keep your house a little bit warmer in the winter. Yeah. Right.
My fucking tomatoes, dude.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting insulation in the ceiling in the basement. So it'll be warmer on our feet, and there'll be like some noise reduction. Because I'm like kind of putting together a little shop, little workout area. Gonna put a TV on the wall, sheetrock everything, a little workbench for electronics. Yeah, their coffee is good, but it's definitely not very good for espresso caffeine. But I've made a pour over with it, or a French press, and it's really good coffee. So, yeah, I need to put the panini press somewhere. Yeah, it's really good coffee. It's just I have tried it for espresso, and it's a bit sour. A bit too sour.
Pause menu. Oh my god.
Ooh, I could make cold brews with it. Sounds like you've over extracted it. I mean, not really. I measure out 18 grams of coffee. I'll measure out 36 to 40 grams of water. I have experimented with a wide range of grind sizes. It's just a light roast coffee. That's it. It's just like if you have a piece of fruit that isn't as ripe, it's going to be more sour. That's as simple as that. Coffee bean is like a fruit, you know. You need higher temps, and if you grind it too fine, it can be a little more sour as well. But for the most part, regardless of what you do, it's going to be more sour. Some people like that. It's just a little bit too sour for me. For the most part. Well, you notice the sour when it's essentially more concentrated in espresso form. But in a French roast, when I've made it, it's perfect. It's like the perfect balance. And it's not really sour to me. It's just good. I much prefer a light roast if I'm going to make like a pour over or a French press or something. Yeah, I really dislike dark roasts for a pour over. Make sure you take the tax credit that year when you file. I'll have to look into that, yeah. Basically, I'm anything for the home, I'm gonna like, put aside and, have a spreadsheet of house expenses, but, yeah. Oh, isn't that weird, Gruck? Yeah. Thank you, Riser. How's it going? Nope, you don't break the tube. You break it later. It's a little bit quicker. Because we have to go back through the tube and get a charge for a spark, so. Alrighty. Oh God. Because of this storm? Didn't he do that last time? Oh, Jesus. Later. That's fucked up. Yeah. That's just messed up, man. Yeah. I shouldn't be laughing, but it's kind of funny. It's like the indicator of how bad things are, yeah. If you don't laugh, what else are you gonna do, yeah? Yeah, best of luck. As long as people are kind of prepared for it. Because obviously your infrastructure is not ready for any level of snow or ice. Is it all of Texas that's going to get hit with something? Or just like kind of the mid-northern portion? That's Sunday, I think. When Cruz leaves, you know it's gonna be bad. Oh boy. Yeah, it's gonna be in the negatives here as well. But it's not gonna be too bad. I'm used to northern Minnesota where the wind chill would be like -40 or lower. So 0 is okay, as long as we just have heat. What the fuck is this grapefruit command, huh? Forgot about that? What? I gotta start laying power bombs on some doors because it's just a little bit quicker this round. Ooh, International Falls. Yeah, that's chilly. That's up there.
Two?
That's all your weather service tells you. It gives you like updates on where Ted Cruz is. Yeah. And that's how you know how bad it's gonna be. They don't even need to tell you. What's up, Geku? How's it going? It's a more accurate groundhog sighting. Yeah. Best of luck. Thank you, thank you. What's up, 1am? Yeah, my PB's already a 1:13:49, but this is a slightly different route, so I'm trying to get back into it. Yeah, I think that was from last year. Coming up on 2 years. God, time flies by. That run pretty much sucks. There's only one good split on that run, the Torian segment. Maybe get the tap. It's okay. Keep that equipped. I'm in the brown again. How you been, Keku? You still running? You prepping for more marathons or what? That's good. You've been doing a lot, so give your body a rest. Nice. Best of luck. Yeah, I want to do that ultra again, if possible. Kind of taking it fairly easy, just with moderate training the last 2 summers. So, yeah, I just hate running in the winter. So I'm kind of prepping a little thing in my basement to train. Even though summer is going to roll around by the time it's probably done, but. Huh? You're not dead? I thought I only missed 2. You fucking ass. Winter to me is nice. Yeah, but it's also like 0 degrees. Running in that is terrible. You're just hurting your lungs. I've seen people running in this weather, and now I think I would get pneumonia. It's just too cold for my lungs. Warm up with a cig. Yeah. Alright, I'll try to get a good zone pump again. I'm gonna fail, but yeah, that's why it fails. It's hard to hit the door properly. Keep trying. I think the perfect running weather is like 60 to 70 degrees. If it's 70, a nice light breeze. But once it gets into like the 40s, I just hate bundling up. It's just a whole ass chore. Nah. Just, nah. Yeah, I think basically you assume that you're gonna get 10 degrees warmer. So if it's 60, it's gonna feel like 70, maybe a little bit warmer. So maybe even like 50 is good. 50 because it's gonna feel like it's 60. One thing I need to do is I need to start wearing sunblock this upcoming summer. Like, remember to put it on every single morning. So I don't want to, like, start getting that runner's skin to where, like, no one wears sunblock. And they're running for an hour a day and they just look nasty, even though they're, like, healthy. Yeah. So, yeah, I need to put on sunblock daily. One thing that bothers me, though, is it once I start sweating, it goes in my eyes and it burns. So there is that. I mean, the headband does help, but even like if I'm sweating on my forehead right here, it'll drip down. Right, the last pattern was a slow. It's a slow mid. One tune is not correct. It was slow mid. Yeah. Slow left. Mid right. All right, if I reset. I was waiting for one of those weirdos to come out and be like, yo, sunscreen. No, dude, that's gonna kill you. I go all natural. I get 3 hours of sunlight a day with no sunblock. And they just look like leather. Yeah, they look like a piece of Jack Link's beef jerky. Melanoma creeping in. Well, everything kills you. It's just sunblock is, you know, just way better than constant sun exposure. That's all. Oh, nice, super. Yep, here comes Traj. That one is your favorite fanfare? Nice. True that, brother Devin. Disbelief is still a belief. No, it's not. It's like saying, oh, you don't believe in Santa. Well, you still then believe in something. You believe that you don't believe. Okay. Productive conversation. My health sucks. Checkmate. Not collecting stamps is my hobby. Dildozer, that's the wisest thing you've ever said to a message in here. I didn't know you were capable of any, like, extra thought, you know? You know what I mean? That makes sense? Good for you. Need some health here. 12,000? Nuh-uh. No health? All missiles. Yeah, Funtune just spews out a random number. Sometimes it's like 2,000. I think it's a little bit more. It's probably closer to 14,000. Man, I don't even know. $3'9"? Nuh-uh. Yo, nice. You gotta drink that liquid. Good luck. Is it? Man, I can't wait for my first colonoscopy. So excited. In my first prostate exam. I'm gonna pass with flying colors. Yeah, I'm gonna schedule. All right, how old are you? 33. Sir? You know, just preventative. Looks like you just had one last week. Yeah, second opinion, you know. Or if you're gonna be rude about it, whatever. I don't care anymore. If my family had like a history of it, I would argue with the insurance companies to cover it. Go down.
Ready? No!
But you know, they would never allow it anyway, so. Yeah, a little bit earlier. That's weird.
My fucking tomatoes.
If you have history, you're also going to probably be paying like quadruple premium. Oops, gotta select power bombs here. Whatever. Man, why are we talking about prostate exams? Yo, this is the PB. Let's go. I don't know, you brought it up. Nah, you brought it up. No way this is record. It could definitely PB, but Eating ass or... How do we get here? You know. We just got here. Yeah, this is what all Twitch chats are like. Yeah. We're losing a few seconds here. All right. Dildozer, get some help, will you? If you ever decide to do a fuck a fan, get some help. Oh. Tried to buffer that input, but it didn't work. Yeah, just go up. Whatever. Literally joined this stream to hear, I can't wait for my first prostate exam. Well, I've been studying for a while now, so. She is a fan, so, you know. The answer is obvious. Yo, nice 60 streak. Oh, they're going okay. Keep it select. I always on select power bombs. Yeah, then I get some sort of criminal charge. Yeah, sounds great, Tiger. Yeah, local Massachusetts man arrested. Yeah, so when's the doctor show up? Oh, was that you, Oats? It was. Time saves? Time saves everywhere. This PB sucks. of course, another slow. Per usual. Tried. I just keep fucking up the one rounds real bad. Whatever. I'll get better. I think one rounds is one of those things that gets worse sometimes before it gets better. But I am practicing them. Use a little bit more HP. It does. It's not required for like a record or anything in this category, but it just helps. Because if that second round would have been anything other than the fast, then I'm just losing, you know, losing even more time. So you just hope to get the one round to mitigate some potential loss. Oh, it's running. How are you doing? Hey, Ash, how are you? Doing pretty good today. Oh, good, good. Okay. Hit that jump. Pretty good. I got the speed keep at least. Thanks for the 65 streak. How's it going? Okay, we're fucked. Yeah, I knew that shell was fucking coming. Asshole. You know, I hope those robots feel pain when they fall into those spikes. Okay, that might have been a little too far. But fuck those guys. Just when you're about to clip, they shoot and then they go backwards. Why was I programmed to feel pain? Go, thank you. That's too high. I'm gonna have to lay another one when I get down there. This was a good segment until the stupid ass robots. Okay, I have no idea how full my reserves are. We might be in trouble. Because I shot them before I went into the statue's hands. Those shots on the spikes are to shoot these robots. This is all one room. Alright, well, should be saving time on this, but whatever. I did flush. Bum, 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 bum. Kiss my butt. Got him. You gonna take that? Wow, weak. So 45 would be perfect here. Let's see what we got. Not quite. But this should be 101. 100's perfect there. Well, that helps a little bit, but yeah. Still not a great segment. If anything, we're gonna lose time. Or break even here. Kissing has to be the worst thing ever invented. I'm sorry that you feel that way. Sorry that you've never kissed. Have you ever kissed on weed? All right, see you proof. Best of luck.
Is holding hands while on weed.
This game fucking sucks! It sucks!
All right, this segment needs to be real clean. It's one of the harder segments to keep up with.
Gross oats, no kissings.
So far, so good. Don't want to jinx nothing, but knock on wood. Supers. Trying to mock ball quickly and that failed, so let's just forget that ever happened. Okay. Oats, please. Please what? Huh? Trying to go faster. I'm trying. No, it is a little bit slower to Shine Spark. Sponge, shut up. It's that, and you have to press down, you lose all your run speed. And then you need to jump through the door with low run speed. Stuff like that. It's just a combination of things that make that slower, yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm saving a couple seconds. Could have been worse. It's a hard-ass segment. I was still like 5 seconds off my gold there. That's how good that is. Like, because I played fairly well for the most part, but it's deceptive. It's fucking terrible. Yeah, I feel like I'll play perfect and I'm losing time. So, I feel like I gotta say a little prayer to get closer to my goal on that one. What's up, Majin? Thank you, Mayonnaise. How's it going? Oops. It is. Because at this point, you'd be like finishing up any percent. You'd be like waiting on the Mother Brain cutscene, essentially, or fighting Mother Brain. But we're like halfway done. So it's just mentally, there's mental fatigue with this category. You gotta focus. It's hard. What's up, Raku? Nah, it's 11 minutes, so not quite half, but you know. It's a nice little downtime. Because at first it was just the halfy. Because runners weren't good enough to make it all the way across. It was kind of like thought to be tasks only. And then once we got better, like a decade or 2 decades ago, then they just said, well, we can do the full thing now. It's just the full halfy. Oh, that's fucking bullshit, dude. I had that. Okay, whatever. I guess we're just gonna get the Womple jump. The Womple. The segment overall was good because that Dragon pattern loses a couple seconds. So it was comparable. It's just we're losing a few seconds here. That's not terrible. As long as you actually get this jump. You asshole worms. I'm gonna kill you the next chance I got. Mark my word. No, I'm gonna be in bed, probably sleeping. I'll probably watch the first match, but I'm generally asleep by like 11 lately, so. You're rooting for me, right? Anyways, hope you guys' day is going great. O's? But yeah, no, I'm rooting for you. Alright, we're still ahead with the Womple jump. That's good, that's good. Alright, we gotta get cooking. Jesse, we gotta cook. Chew Buds, thanks for the 10 months. What's up? Yeah, put your dick away, Walter. Here comes Gus. Not trying to have sex with you right now, Walter. Yep, anyway. Yeah, try making that work. You come back in on nothing? Just don't worry about it. Not quite. Yeah, that scene was awkward. press it earlier. Yeah, he goes in for a kiss. For a little smooch. Recovering. And then they make sweet love. Wait. I think you're watching something else. That was, yeah, breaking boners, yeah. I hate this room. Yeah, breaking ass, not breaking bad. Or breaking baddies. That's a good one. Just right to the point. Magic. Breaking my dick. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like the joke, but you know, we're trying to be a little more discreet. All right. Okay. Do not attach. I repeat. Nah, we'll see. We'll see how this segment goes. The next couple segments have to go really clean, and they're hard, so. That's going good. Garbage. I might have to adjust this. Okay, get supers at least. Yeah, saving some time. Huh? That's nice. Well, there goes the 4 seconds. It's over. Everyone pack up your bags. Go home. See you later. Almost fall in the pit. Yep. Channel, dude. All right, I'm channeling. Drewski, thank you very much for the raid. You're coming in just as I'm choking this segment real bad. How was your stream? Sick on morph there. That was clean. Oh, you bastard from fucking hell. Piece of shit pirate. Alright, we're good. This is awkward. Hold on. Okay, well. We're behind. Oh well. Massively behind. Holy shit. Because it's faster to powerbomb. That fight was at least good enough to where mitigated some loss. 28 is really good. Thank you, Celebeat. How's it going? Thank you, Gibby. Still have a gold here. All of this gold is pretty damn good. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because we don't collect a billion supers. Yeah, we're prepared. Should be good. Thank you, Invert. Not yet, Death Rooster. I haven't had much time for anything, unfortunately, this winter. Thanks, Finn. What's up? Astral at some point, yeah. Yeah, this is the Three Musketeers. Got him. Got him. Yeah. That is kind of the big problem, is the goop. It's tough. I think I should be landing, but I'm gonna not go into the hole though. Just kidding. That's okay. One more pixel would have done the trick. supers. I think I'm hitting this thing, unfortunately. It's kind of hard to back this up. Oh, we were looking at a gold, not no more. Damn, Death Rooster. That seems crazy fast to go back, but best of luck. I drive a truck, a Honda Ridgeline. Oh, that ain't no truck. Yeah, I know. Hey, I finally got a super drop from Croc. That's great. Incredible. Well, if I didn't lose 6 seconds to that one room, this would have been a nice gold. Maybe, actually. I don't know. Would have been at least a nice time save. It's a hard goal to beat. Oh, nice. You get to ski an actual powder. Yeah. As opposed to ice. I'm sure there are some great places everywhere, but yeah. For some reason, I was thinking you were East Coast. So the Ice Coast, yeah. It's just certainly not as fun, but yeah. A little more painful when you fall on your ass. Hard to keep an edge. Pretty good. That's nice. My hand kind of slipped as I was going for the blue suit. Yeah, someone that's done a lot of snowboarding growing up. Skiing is a bit easier to get into, quite a bit easier. But the learning curve, you know, is way more steep once you actually get into it. Snowboarding boots are comfortable, yeah. Although I do have a pretty damn nice pair of ski boots. Because but wait, there's more. There's another missile pack. Yeah, the boots weren't cheap, but they're like a nice pair of Solomon. It's got like a crank, like a ratchet for like the boot, which is really nice. It like forms to your foot. I was just having really bad foot pain, so. Excited to get something that doesn't feel like a terrible experience. Yeah, they're boa boots is what I have, yeah. Yeah, some Uggs. My ankles will just snap.
Yeah, you like my new Ugg ski boots? Oh, they're so nice. Ah.
Both my ankles just... Yeah, supers are pretty good. Yeah, for a D-Rust PB, unless I get a really nice gold. A lot of supers from the last one, holy shit. Yeah, I like that one, so I can still farm. It's like 20 frames slower. Same with the first room. But yeah. And I am down to fix the door transition there, yeah. I just fucking spring ball up there. Pretty annoying. It's like a 4-second loss. Might still be able to get a 113 though. We'll see. Depends on Two Cry. It's terrible. Oh, the brain's already dead, so that's a 3-second loss. Not the greatest stand-up. Ah. You son of a bitch. Ah, there goes the 113. That doesn't always happen when you jump, but... I-84 is really bad.
Yeah, that's a snipe. Another snipe.
Clutched out the 113 D-Ruster. That was a strong finish, at least. The Mother Brain time sucked, but the finish was really strong. So if we wouldn't have had the Zebetite issues, and I didn't suck ass in the stand-up, this was a pretty nice gold. I lost about 3 to 4 seconds before Mother Brain 2 started. Then I ranched some ranch.
The luck on this guy.
Then what? I mean, that's good. It's not a D-Rust. There's like half a second to a second. We are now 59 seconds away from the 112.
Yup, there's another.
I mean, this run sucks, to be honest. I don't think there's anything good about this run. Like I feel like this is... I'm not even running against different splits, essentially. It's just my time saves are now, like, slightly altered, but, yeah. No, my PB is actually a 113.49 with late power bombs. This is early power bombs. Yo, Kralix. Got him. All right, I'm going to be right back.
My fucking tomatoes. Dude. 8-minute pause menu. Oh my god.
Ranch.
And he goes for it.